Welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's Dooney Addict 615, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. I am addicted to Sephora and have been a collector of MAC for years. I'm talking about like 20 plus years with MAC. And a VIB Rouge with Sephora, if that tells you how often I shop with them, and have already met my $1,000 spending to maintain my status in 2017 as a VIB Rouge, and here we are just kicking off second quarter of the year. So these are a couple of things that I picked up over the last couple of days. Wanted to, I don't know why, because I purchase stuff from these places all the time and just don't do a lot of videos, but wanted to share in this video a couple of items that I picked up. These are from the MAC, I think it's the Future Forward launch. Of course, I got a little sample. It's the Cleanse Off Oil. Not a huge fan, but it comes in handy when I travel, so I picked this up. Finally was able to get a hold of Barbados Girl Luster Drops. These came out in the, I believe it's Riri Loves MAC collection. I think it's been 2 years ago. It's relaunched a couple of times since then. I have been unsuccessful in all of my attempts to get my hands on Barbados Girl, so I have the Luster Drops. I plan to mix these drops in with my foundation and also in with my body lotions this summer, because it adds a gorgeous kind of rose gold glow that I don't believe the camera is going to successfully pick up, but just a little bit of oh well, I tried. Anyway, I'm excited about those because, again, I have wanted to get my hands on those, and finally got it. So that is the MAC Luster Drops in the color Barbados Girl. And then the other thing, and those were $21. And then the next thing and the last thing that I picked up from MAC, I've kind of cut back on them and been buying a lot of stuff from Sephora, is a mineralized skin finish in the color Other Earthly or something like that. Can you see that? I don't know if I was gonna pick it up, but anyway, it was $32. Liked it because it is kind of a 3-in-1. So I like the idea of having a skin finish that has all 3 colors in it. So it's a silver, a peachy tone there in the middle, and then a bronzy type rose gold on the top. So I am going to swatch those for me, even though I don't know that they're gonna really show up on camera that well. Whoa, I like. Okay, sorry, the battery on the camera died, but back to the swatches. These, and this is no eyeshadow base or primer or anything like that on my hand. Ladies, these are absolutely brown girl friendly. Even that silver picks up like a pearly, iridescent, has like a little bit of pink, little bit of purple shimmer. Absolutely gorgeous, would be pretty as a highlight. Could absolutely work as a wash of color very subtly over the lid if you didn't want to wear it on the cheek. It could absolutely be, you know, kind of the center of the lid, corner, inner corner of the eye. Gorgeous. And then this pink, peachy coral color could function as a blush. Even though I don't like pink, I am really feeling that color and love the way that it looks against my skin. It can also be an eyeshadow. And the gold, well, let me just tell you, whether it is your highlight or whether you are going to use it as a wash on the lid or as a bronzy, peachy gold blush, love it. So glad that I was able to get my hands on this one. I'm actually on my way out of town and I have my makeup bag already packed for my trip, but I'm thinking that I really want to take this one with me. I don't know why, but I do. So I think I may take that with me. And then in my Sephora box, I don't have a lot from them either. Again, I don't know why. I guess I just had the camera already set up and thought, wow, I'm filming videos to upload for Dooney. These boxes haven't been opened. Go ahead, record, and get them out of the way. No other reason than that. A bunch of samples here in the top. The Clinique 3-step cleansing system, the Ole Hendrickson oil-free perfecting cream, the Verb leave-in mist, which detangles, defrizzes, and conditions the hair. This, I must have had the promo code for 5 samples when I got this. The Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I really wanted to try these. And it has three of them in there. A peachy pink, a yellow, and that looks like a red or maybe a pomegranate type color, but you apply this hydrating lip mask day or night for soft, supple lips. So I've tried a couple of Bite lipsticks before. Love them. Glad to try the mask. Burberry Nude Fresh Glow Fluid Base. I think this is like a primer of sorts. You put it on and then put your foundation on top of it, or you can just wear this on your skin by itself. So that's there. Purchase Diva Curl for you natural ladies. So I got a sample of that to try their product because I have not tried any of them so far. Next is Wild Rose Vitamin C Active Brightening Oil. This is like a super deluxe sample. And it actually has little rose pieces floating there in the oil. And it has, I'm not going to open it because I've got a fresh oil open right now that I'm using, but it has the little medicine dropper for dispensing, and that's by Coors. I also got the 500 perk reward L'Occitane. It has the body oil, what is it? The shower oil, the skin oil, the cleansing oil, a hand cream, and the cute little travel pouch in that. So I'll take these, open them up, throw part of them in my travel bag and part of them in my handbag, and use those as travel sizes as I go out. Qualified again for VIB Rouge for 2017. So this year the gift is the NARS, I believe it's Goulet blush, and a little deluxe sample size in that. I actually got 2 of these, so I'm not gonna swatch it because I'm using one already. Gorgeous color, brown girl friendly. I have gone on 2 business trips where I thought that I had packed an eyeshadow palette and only had this blush, and I ended up doing my eyes and my cheeks with this blush as a eyeshadow and as a blush, and I got so many compliments that day. Of course, I felt like crap because I'm thinking I forgot my makeup at home, But for other people, it, you know, it was very, very noticeable. So I would encourage you, if you pick that up, to give it a try. If you don't like it on the cheeks, try it on the eyes. If you love the color, give yourself a day and do, you know, your eyes and your cheeks with this color. I think you will really, really like it. And then the reason that I actually made the purchase from Sephora is because Becca released two what started out as online exclusive VIB Rouge blushes. One is Tigerly and the other one is Snapdragon. And I love these colors. I think they have 4 more color blushes that are supposed to be released in the month of April. So I wanted to get my hands on these. These are smaller blushes. To me, they're smaller than the MAC blushes. I've not actually looked at the weight to see. It says 6 grams, and this is the color again, Snapdragon, and it is called a luminous blush. Wow. Wow. The camera, the light is washing that out. When I tell you, woo, when I tell you this is a pretty color, I wish I'd taken a picture before I got the swatch, but oh my goodness. It is also very, very brown girl friendly, has a satin finish, kind of has a duo type chromey finish to it. You can tell I film handbags, not makeup, because none of my swatches are coming out. But I love that it's bright. I think I'm going to have to apply that though with a very light hand because it is rather pigmented. And that one was called Snapdragon. And then the other one is called Tiger Lily. And let's see what this one looks like. I have really become a fan of Becca blushes. I have one that I typically travel with. Ooh. It is a coral shimmery pot of goodness. I wish that my camera really was showing you what that looks like. Oh my goodness. These two are gorgeous. I had kind of said to myself that I was not going to stress myself out in trying to get a hold of the other 4 colors that are going to release this month, but I am. I'm going to have to add them to my collection because these are gorgeous. Even though I'm not a pink fan, that coral here, gorgeous. If I don't use it on the cheek, I can absolutely use it on the eye. And then the Snapdragon here, which is what I call a brown girl friendly pink, because not all pinks look good on brown girls. That's just my opinion. But anyway, ladies, that's it. If I am lucky enough to get my hands on the other 4 Becca blushes, I will be sure to come back and do swatches of those. If I had to, I don't know that I can pick a favorite because I'm in love with the mineralized skin finish trio. I'm going to call it a trio from MAC, and I'm loving these 2 new blushes from Becca. Again, Tiger Lily and Snapdragon. These were VIB Rouge exclusives. You had to, you know, sign in order to be able to add them to your cart. And then there are, I think it's 4 more colors that say coming April 2016. So that is my MAC Sephora. I'm going to call it a mini haul because I typically buy way more than that in order to maintain a VIB Rouge status. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of break up the monotony a little bit on my channel, and so I decided to share. If those of you that are Dooney addicts that are watching this video, 1, thank you for watching. 2, stay tuned for the Dooney and Burke Chestnut Florentine medium duffel travel series. I'm not sure which of these videos will go up first. Make sure that you check out the Floto travel pieces so that you can get a good comparison. And Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I've kind of been watching my subscribership creep up, and I just cannot thank you enough for the support of the channel, the interaction with your comments, participating in the tags, and now watching complete randomness on my channel. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care.